salary, we have a good pension, we have good redundancy, we have good stability, we own our own homes. I'm a 20, no man can come tell me what am I bringing to the table.
Do you feel that you're 20?
I know, bro.
How do you know that?
I know I'm a 20 because there's no man, unless you're a billionaire, there's no man that can come tell me my value.
No.
We have made moves that kings can't make.
That's it. Yo, what's going on, people? King Rich is back again, yeah? Outside, gonna do another set of public interviews, yeah? Gonna ask the people what they really think. Today is gonna be around social media. Would you delete your Instagram for the person you're dating? Let's see what these people say, innit? And I'm here with
Susan, Star,
Becky, Amina,
Yasmina, Naima,
Chantel,
Geraldine, Crystal, Lily, Bracky, Kira, Keisha, Kaylee, Olivia, Danielle, Shauna.
would you delete Instagram for the guy you're dating?
No. I don't know, because that's a bit, that's a bit controlling. No, I like Instagram.
Well, what about you?
No, because you should do what you want to do, and it doesn't matter, like, it's not affecting that person, and they shouldn't have to tell you what to do. Does that make sense?
What if it was just a fact of he said, if you could just delete a couple pictures, a bit revealing, it makes you feel uncomfortable, would you consider that?
I would say that they're very insecure if they think that.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Yeah.
Would you delete Instagram for the guy that you're dating?
Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, you would, yeah?
What's on Instagram that I need to worry about?
Well, I mean, I've got kids, so what I use Instagram for is all the food. So I don't know. Because I like all the quick children recipes. I mean,
What if you was
Mummy's what's cooking. She's amazing.
What if you were single?
I think it'd be a bit, I don't know, I think it'd be a bit strange.
But like, what if the guy was to say, you know what, I don't really like that my girl is...
Does he have an Instagram though? Is it like he has one and we can't have one?
We don't know, but we know you got Instagram, innit?
Are we talking, this is a toxic man saying,
Yeah,
you need to
like
delete your Instagram because I feel uncomfortable with what you're posting on it? My views are, you should have a positive relationship with social media. It does not define you. If you feel like you have a feeling to delete something because you've got a different priority in your life, go ahead and delete it. If you're deleting it for someone else and it's against your own desires, then don't do it.
Well, if he has good reason, then yeah, because why would you need Instagram if you have a man anyway?
We're strong, independent women, and we shouldn't have to do that.
Yikes. Yeah, what if it was a thing of like, boom, you've already won the game, you don't need to put yourself out there no more?
Yeah, but that's not what I have Instagram for.
What's your Instagram for?
Well, what kind of posts do you upload to Instagram?
Like me out with my friends and like at dinner and just like living life. Like, I don't get it. Why do I have to delete Instagram because you're insecure?
Oh, what you say? So if a guy says that to you, he's insecure, yeah?
He must be.
Oh, okay.
You delete Instagram for your girl?
Would I? But mine was for business though.
No, okay.
I don't do first traps. I don't do first traps. Do you think a lot of women that have Instagrams use it to like basically get a lot of attention and post first traps?
I would not agree with that. I would say that Instagram now is a discourse, which is just part of our way of communicating and socialising with people, but whether or not
so people don't do it to get attention.
If people use it to get attention, that doesn't make it a negative thing. It's like it's a discourse, like I said. If people want to use it as a virtual way of flirting, then by all means, but it doesn't make it a negative thing.
Would you consider that a lot of times people use Instagram to advertise themselves?
Who doesn't? Brands do it, people do it. That is the nature of advertising. If you want to attract someone...
So when a guy says, would you delete my Instagram, would you delete your Instagram because you're advertising? Would that be a bad thing?
You're going to delete your Instagram because you're tired of advertising yourself because you met a man you like. That's legit. But if you are
if he asked you, it'd be all right.
Still looking, don't delete it.
So if you're still looking, don't delete it. There you go.
Personally, I think everything needs to be free will. If your energy is on one man and you're happy with these asks, then go ahead, do it. But if not, don't do it. You have to do it on your own conviction. No one should coerce you to do anything. And there's nothing wrong with posting a picture, whether it's a first trap or not. It's your Instagram, it's your own private page. Do what you want with it. I would delete it if I felt I would, but then I'm very intentional. So if I had such a conviction to delete something, I would do it. I wouldn't have any issue with it.
Would you delete yours?
No, because I like watching all the recipes.
For the recipes.
And if he wants to be fed, right, and if he wants our kids to be fed with quick meal recipes, then I've got to keep it. So
She likes
okay.
Instagram. She likes Instagram. She likes the mummy. She likes the mummy gram.
What would you rate yourself out of 10?
I'll give myself an 8.
An 8, yeah. What about yourself?
I'll give myself an 8.
I think we're pretty awesome.
So what would you rate yourself out of 10?
That's a bit cringe, I'm not going to lie, but I think we're
I'm going to give
awesome.
myself a solid 8, okay?
Solid 8, yeah? Just say a number.
I don't know.
She wants to say 10.
No, I don't.
You do want to say 10. You know she wants to say 10, bruv.
I'm awesome. I do think I'm awesome. Do you not think you're awesome?
Huh?
Do you think you're
I don't
awesome?
know. I don't know.
Exactly, because it's a cringe question.
I don't know.
You can't ask people.
8, yeah. What would you rate me?
You're a 10 out of 10.
Come on.
You got good spirit. You're a nice
You've
man.
got full gold teeth.
Come on.
10.
You got a good spirit. You got good heart. I feel good energy.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey, unlimitedsource.com, remember?
Go on, we'll give him a 10. It's his YouTube channel.
They're just trying to be nice. They're just being nice. Quick question, yeah? Would you delete your Instagram for the guy that you're dating?
Yes.
Oh, no. We don't do that.
Hold on.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you
one
why.
at a time, one at a time.
I'll tell you why. If I truly respect the guy that I'm dating,
Yeah.
I treat him as king, but I know that I'm the one who sits there and runs everything, but I'm happy to put him on the platform.
Yeah, 100%.
Why'd you say that?
Because I feel like social media is the problem today with relationships and what people see and all of that portrayal in it. So 100%, yeah. If I'm in a relationship with someone, I'm happy to delete my Instagram.
Interesting. Do you agree?
Absolutely not. If you're secure, I'm secure. There's no need to delete our Instagrams. If you're happy with what you're doing, you'll say it with your chest. Same way, you can look at my Instagram. So there's no need to delete it.
Yeah, but what if he's like, yeah, but I don't want you advertising the goods though?
I don't advertise the goods. You see what I mean? So it depends on what you're
So
putting
you
on.
don't have no posts on Instagram that could be a little bit raunchy?
The breast is always going to be there. The bottom's always going to be there. Same way for him. His things are always going to be there. It's an insecure thing. If you're doing too much, if you're happy with what you're doing, then you say it with your chest.
Okay, what if it was like, okay, he don't want you to delete the whole Instagram, but there's 1 or 2 posts where, you know, it's a bit too much in his opinion.
is fake.
Would you delete it?
I would, depending on if I agreed with him. I don't post them sort of things to Instagram. But if I did, with breasts batty and out,
Would you agree that a lot of girls do post those kind of posts?
1,000,000%, because a lot of people are on Instagram for the likes as opposed to just putting their things on for their family, friends or whatever. It depends on what you're putting on there. So if he thinks your content is a bit too much and you're seeing this go further, why not delete it?
Okay, what about you? What do you think about it? Would you delete your stuff?
Delete my Instagram 100% for my man.
Why do you think?
Because I've like G said, Instagram is a lot of young people do look up to Instagram. So for me, if my man's not comfy with certain things, especially like DMs and all of that, I'm deleting it. Just
Yeah,
for the
but
respect,
what are
just
you
for the
putting
respect,
on there?
Just for the respect of my relationship and my man.
If you're putting on normal
Half of the things that you're putting on Instagram is fake reality. None of it is true. A lot of people are looking into your life and thinking this is how the life is run.
Would you lot agree? Would you lot agree that a lot of times girls when they're on Instagram they're basically advertising to the highest bidder?
They're advertising. A lot of girls.
Hold on, one at a time.
Hold on. A lot of girls are advertising a fake reality. This is not reality.
That's
What
everyone,
people
not
are
just
putting
girls.
on reality, what they're putting on Instagram, men, females, families, is all fake. This is not how people's lives are reacted in real life.
I'm not gonna lie, a lot of our generation now do look up to a lot of Instagram followers, influencers as well. So a lot of them is not even real, like the stuff that they send out to us. So we look up to that knowing that it's fake and we want that. So they send us a fake lifestyle, so we look up to it.
Would you delete Instagram for someone you're dating?
No, because why?
Because maybe they feel uncomfortable about your Instagram.
If you feel uncomfortable, that's your problem.
So there's no instance where someone would be like, oh, could you just like get rid of your social media and you would do it?
No, never.
What about if there was just a couple posts, it was like, oh, that's a bit provocative, I just don't want that to be up.
That's your problem.
Would you delete Instagram for someone you're dating?
It depends on if they've got it or not, and what's their reason for wanting me to delete it.
Maybe it's a thing where the guys are, oh yeah, like Instagram is kind of like advertising to other guys, so if you could delete it, that would be a good thing.
If they said, can you unfollow like these guys, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. But I got my family on Instagram, so...
What about if he said, oh, I need you to delete all the posts? all your posts, all your selfies and thirst traps?
Well, I haven't really got anything bad on my Instagram, so I'd be like,
There's no thirst traps?
not really, no. I fully think that my Instagram's calm.
What would you rate yourself out of 10? 10 being awesome, 0 being 0.
I don't know. Maybe like a 6.
A 6?
Yeah.
That's quite modest, you know?
Because I would say like I'm not terrible, but I'm not amazing. So I just.
Do you know why I say that's quite modest? Because most time when I ask girls this question, they usually say 10. Why do you think they always say 10?
I don't know. A lot of people these days, they think a lot of themselves in it. So.
Oh, so what? You don't think a lot of yourself?
Not really. I don't know.
You're mad humble then.
I'm the worst person to ask. Even my friends say this to me. They're like, "Star, you're too hard on yourself." But I don't.
No, that's actually I think that's actually a attractive quality. What do you rate yourself out of 10?
7. Cause I'm alright, but there's room for improvement.
Well, what do you think is to improve?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know.
So if you don't know what you need to improve, how do you know you need to improve?
It's a very good question.
I know. Would you agree that women like attention just as much as men like sex?
1,000,000%.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah. No, it's not attention. It's recognition and appreciation.
From strangers?
It's appreciation.
From strangers?
No, from the person that they.
No, but the people on your Instagram, most of the people on your Instagram will be strangers.
Anyone born in 1970s or 1980s, we don't care for. We don't business
You don't
about.
love likes.
We don't want likes. It's your 2000 generation that expects the likes. We don't want the likes.
That's my sister. I'm Generation X and I'm born in 1977. We're not used to social media. We're not used to reality TV. We don't need likes. We don't need hearts. We don't need anything because at the end of the day, we didn't have social media. So we grew up upon basically.
But what about the ones that did grow up with social media? What about them?
Well, they're a different generation to us. So we basically don't need those likes. We don't need that recognition.
Would you delete your Instagram for someone you're dating?
It depends. But why would they need me to delete it?
Maybe he just thinks that, you know what, Instagram's kind of like advertising.
I think it depends on what purpose you're using Instagram for.
What purpose do you use Instagram for?
Well, funny enough, it's been on pause for about 2 years, so I just use the story.
So yes or no, would you delete it for someone you're dating?
No.
No? Alright, why'd you say no?
Because you shouldn't have to ask me that question in general. I think if we're on similar mindsets and you don't like the idea of advertisement, then you shouldn't be with the person that advertises themselves in that manner. And where's the foundation?
What do you mean?
Why are you confused?
No, but like obviously when you think about it, yeah, wouldn't you agree that most times when you see women on Instagram, they're usually showing their body off and stuff like that?
That's why I was saying it depends on the purpose of the usage
And you
of
asked a good
Instagram.
question. What do we use Instagram for?
Yeah.
For us, it's like a catalogue of memories. So we don't live in the genre where we want to publicise the body and the fits and all.
So on Instagram, if I was to look at you two's Instagrams, you lot are not showing off like, you know, the body's out and stuff.
A nice outfit.
See, like a guy can just be a random guy and see all the curves and everything. Is that what you're saying?
No, because you'll see a lot of
So
family
it's just
pictures.
from here up?
No.
Yeah, but
there'll be night out pictures. But
on a
Instagram
real
as a
though,
whole.
like how you dressed yourself today was so you can like, you know, enhance the image. So for you to say, oh,
I'm dressed in all black. I'm trying to camouflage. I don't know.
Then wear a black cloak, and then everything's covered.
Black.
Yeah, but then
And a mask.
So I'm just saying. So you're not advertising, but like you're giving yourself like an image kind of.
Do you know what? I think the baseline is there a foundation there?
What do you mean by foundation?
Because if you understand each other, is there a need to really delete Instagram? Because the heart and the purpose, what's the intention of the whole setup? You should really.
I'm just putting it like this, like boom. Most times people are putting out like thirst traps and selfies on Instagram, and it usually attracts a lot of attention from the opposite gender.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You don't do that?
No.
Would you delete Instagram for a guy that you're dating?
Depends how much I like him.
Okay, so if you like the guy, you like him, yeah, boom, you've been dating, you like him, and he says, yo, can you like just get rid of your social media, your Instagram, because I feel like you're advertising. Would you do it?
I'd do it if he did it.
Okay, so you do. So if he gets rid of his, you get rid of yours?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you saying?
What am I advertising?
Yourself to strange men on the internet?
Everyone's on Instagram though. So
Yeah, but-
strange men.
Yeah, but if you've got a guy, then you won the game, innit? You won, so why do you need to carry on advertising?
Well, yeah, fair enough then. He needs to delete his then if that's the reason.
What's the biggest turn off?
Yeah, what's your biggest turn off?
In what?
Dating.
Dating women.
Being ugly.
Damn. Would you delete Instagram for a guy that you're dating?
No. That's a hard
No.
For what reason would he want me to delete my Instagram other than to be controlling, jealous and bad vibes?
A lot of times, women, they usually post thirst traps and advertising to strange men on the internet.
Is it not vice versa as well?
So do you...
Would you not be posting for other women?
But also though, I'm not posting for men. Like sometimes maybe, but yeah.
Sometimes maybe.
No, sometimes there's a certain someone you want to see the story, but on a whole, it's to document like your life. No.
What, in bikinis?
I don't post bikini pics.
I do. If I'm wearing a bikini, that's on me.
What would you rate yourselves out of 10? 10 being gorgeous.
10. I'm a 10. I'm 45 and I'm born in 1977, so I look good.
20. I'm not even saying 10. Forget 10. I'm above average because I know what I'm a.
To my man, I'm a 10, so I'm good.
No, but what do you think?
To my man,
you're 20.
Oh,
100% 10.
Okay.
I'm happy with myself.
I'm dope. I'm a 10.
Myself.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm dope. I'm a 10. Straight up.
You gotta know what you bring to the table.
What, 10?
I'm a 20.
I guess it's just 10s everywhere. 10s are just everywhere, innit? Mad thing.
I'm a 20.
Yeah.
I'm a 20. That's your
We
business.
love ourselves,
I
and
can
that's
bring
where it's
the
like-
table, the house, and the foundation.
That's right.
And the foundation.
Interesting.
Why do you say interesting?
Because everyone can't be a 10.
No, but you.
How can everyone be a 10?
No, it's not about what you think. Is it not about what you think about yourself?
No, it's not about what you think about yourself. Because you're not the market. So you can't dictate what the market says the product is.
No, but when you hold
You
on.
care about the market. Everyone cares about their market.
When you look at stop.
Go on.
Instagram, when you look at Instagram, you look at all that social media, it promotes self-love. So why shouldn't, does it not?
What? You agreed that it was advertising a minute ago. Now you're saying it's self-love.
No. But it's self. When you look on Instagram, it's all about self-love, self-care.
I'm 43.
You should love yourself more than anyone else.
years old. I'm 43 years old. I don't care about no Instagram that weren't there when I was born.
Media.
I was born in 1979.
Okay.
Yeah, before the colour TV and all that crap. Yeah? So I don't give a shit about other people's opinion.
No, that's cool.
I know what my value is. I know what my value is, and no one can place a value on me.
Okay.
Yeah? So I don't care about a 10. You're telling me about 10. I feel I'm a 20. Because I know what I can bring to the table.
Are feelings facts?
Yes.
Feelings are facts.
No, listen, feelings are facts.
No.
Feelings are facts.
Feelings are facts.
We earn a good salary, we have a good pension, we have good redundancy, we have good stability, we own our own homes.
But are those feelings or facts?
They're facts.
They're facts.
So are feelings? So again, are feelings facts?
No, they're not. They're not. They're not.
Feelings are emotions.
They're emotions.
Exactly.
They're emotions.
Exactly. And you were talking about how you feel, so that doesn't mean it's a fact.
My fact is, I own 5 homes by the age of 23.
Right, that's got nothing to do with what I asked you.
5 homes by the age of 23.
Tell them, Shan.
5 homes by the age of 23. My income per year is over 100k.
That's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And I've done that by myself. That's not without a partner. I had my first child at 34.
Well, what's that got to do with looks?
My first. I don't care about looks. I don't care about.
I'm not saying you don't look good, but I'm asking you. I was asking. Hold on. I was asking you a question about looks, and you're telling me about what you own.
Looks for me.
Yeah.
Looks for me. No one could guess my age. I'm 43 years old. 43.
That's good.
That's me. 1979. I was born.
That's dope.
She's older than me, and she looked younger than me.
That's good.
She's actually 3 years older than me.
But what does that got to do with what I asked you?
My thing is. No, but my thing is.
What's that got to do with what I asked you, though?
No, but what's your question?
My question was, what do you rate yourself out of 10? And you talking about...
20, but I told you 20. I told you double.
That's it, cool.
Fuck 10. You tried to put me at 10. Who are you to put me at 10?
It's just a regular question.
I'm a 20. No man can come tell me what am I bringing to the table.
Do you feel that you're 20?
Not feel. I know, bro.
How do you know that?
I know I'm a 20 because there's no man, unless you're a billionaire, there's no man that can come tell me my value. There's no man on this earth, not even Iron Man.
Not even Iron Man.
Not even Black Panther can come tell me my value.
20%.
At 21 years old, I bought my first home. At 20.
That's got nothing to do with it.
No,
You're repeating.
no,
You're
no,
repeating bars. You're repeating bars. All right, cool. I appreciate you lot for the input. All right, say your closing thought. Your closing thought. Because I got.
My closing thought is women. They don't want to be the leader and don't want to be the dominant person.
Amen.
But we have to be in that thought process.
What's that got to do with Instagram?
No, my point is, no, you're not listening. You're not listening. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. You men think that these women are sitting there trying to talk about 50-50. We're not talking about 50-50.
What are you talking about?
We're not talking about 50-50. We want to be having a man and put a man up on the higher hierarchy. But men are not trying to take that leverage.
I get what you're saying, but what's that got to do with the two questions I asked you?
What's the two questions?
You answered them already. Though.
Yeah, that's what I said. And I closed up, and then you wanted to keep talking. I wanted to close it. The two questions is: would you delete Instagram for the guy you're dating?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
No. I would.
Okay.
I would.
Well, I know you answered already. It's okay. The other question was I can't even remember. No, what do you rate yourself out of 10?
I said 20. I told you 20.
Okay, cool. So what else are you talking about? I'm not.
You're trying to
I'm not. I was asking you why do you think that?
You're telling me 10. I'm telling you 20.
Okay.
But you're trying to have an excuse for it.
No, I wasn't actually.
I'm a 20.
Okay.
I'm straight up 20.
Okay.
Because I know what I have to offer.
Okay.
And you know what she brings to the table.
And I know what I bring to the table.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm there for any man to sit there and put him up there.
Yeah.
There you go.
I know what I can bring to the table.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have you got a closing thought?
Officer.
Grand rising.
And men are to sit there and know their worth. Know their worth. I'm not trying to downgrade men. Know your worth and treasure your queen. Because you cannot be the king without a queen.
And also,
and this is you're not on the camera. Alright, look, and this is King Rich's. King Rich's done no. Listen, King, it's my show. No.
Queen can make moves that king can't make.
That's it. And another quick question, yeah. What would you rate me out of 10?
Let me give me a second. You should 12. I'm gonna give it 8.5.
8.5. Look at that, King Rich's unlimitedsource.com. There you go. So what would you give me out of 10?
I don't know. What?
I could 12.
Let me see without the hat.
I just got braids. It's cold. I'm not doing that.
7, 6, 7, 6.
6, 7. That's fine. I'll take that. 5 is like average, isn't it?
Yeah.
On a look scale, out of 10, what would you rate yourself out of 10? So
9.
9, yeah. So you're 9 as well.
I don't have the same exact personality as Kaylee. 10, you know. I'm alright. I'm not one to do all that kind
Humble. What rating do I get, girls?
10 for Are you humble? Are you humble? If you have humility, that's a 10.
But that's not looks though.
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. Yeah, but when you first see someone, you don't know if they're humble or not.
You can guess the energy.
You can guess.
Oh yeah.
So every time you can guess everyone walking, you can guess he's humble, he's an egomaniac, he's humble, you can tell, yeah?
Ready? Yes. It's my opinion, so it can't necessarily be a fact.
So it's a feeling, yeah?
But my feelings are never wrong.
Your feelings are never wrong.
Maybe like 1% of the time.
Wow.
10, 8.
I feel like you're trying to teach me a lesson by giving me an 8.
Yeah.
But you gave me a 10, so that's alright.
MP.
What would you rate yourself out of 10?
10.
9.5.
9.5, yeah? So I got a 10 and a 9.5.
Where's the other half?
Let me ask you this. Why do you think you're a 10 and why do you think you're a 9.5?
If it's based on awesomeness, I'm just awesome at it.
You what?
If it's based on awesomeness,
okay,
that's what it's based on.
It's really based on looks, really.
Oh, I don't have an answer for that.
What about you? What do you think? Why are you a 9.5?
I'd say I'm pretty awesome, but I might see somebody and think that they might be a little bit better looking than me. So I can't say I'm a 10 because I don't know if I've seen a 10 yet.
It's funny how people just like all of a sudden they gotta be like close and climbing over, man. Like, do you get what I'm saying? All right, what is it? So you gave yourself a 10 and a 9.5. So what'd you give me out of 10?
10.
10, yeah?
Yeah.
Straight like that. Yeah. What about you?
I'd give you a 10.
Raw. Unlimitedsource.com. I keep telling you you guys, bruv. Yeah? 30. Women value attention the same way men value sex. Would you agree with that?
Hang on, wait, I need to get my head around
maybe. It's nice. We always look how many likes you've got on something.
It's nice to have likes, but it's not like it's not essential, is it?
But wouldn't you agree that most of the time the likes and the views that you get on Instagram is from like strangers and usually men?
Usually Indian men in your DMs talking to themselves, but no, it's true. It's true.
Then, in essence, when your guy says, "Yeah, could you like get rid of your social media?" there is some kind of reasoning, like logic behind that.
Would you get rid of your social media for a girl?
Depends, but my social media is strictly for business. It's not for selfies or thirst traps.
Yeah, mine is for business.
So you don't post no selfies on there?
Yeah, I do as well, but it's still part of it.
Okay, what about you? Is your one business?
No.
Is it bikinis?
There might be one.
Is it try on hauls?
Is it what?
Try on hauls.
No. I'm too old for that.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Like, why?
I think if a man is asking you to delete your Instagram, he hasn't got trust. Therefore, there's no basis for a relationship.
The question is, sometimes it sounds like there's an R placed in certain words. If you was to say bath, how would you pronounce it?
Bath.
With the R.
Bath.
With the R.
Yeah.
See, no, where's the humility gone?
I never said I was humility. What is it? Humble or whatever.
Yeah, why not?
King Rich is in it. UnlimitedSauce.com. UnlimitedSauce.com.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, life will teach you a lot of lessons if you're not humble, you know.
I've learned a lot of lessons. That's why I'm the way I am.
You'll have more to learn.
Probably.
Yeah.
So and you too.
Humility.
And you too.
If you haven't noticed, I've got a lot of humility.
I noticed that still. You're very calm and collected. What about you? Are you calm and collected?
No, if you piss me off. If you disrespect her, you disrespect me, then no.
What would you rate yourselves out of 10 on a look scale? 10 being awesome, 0 being 0.
7.
Hey.
Why'd you say 7 and why'd you say 8?
Average, innit?
You feel like you're average?
Well, you know, it's like just average. 7's alright.
But 5 is average though.
No, it's not, because who's a 5? Show me a 5. 5's bad.
There's a lot of 5s. That's why they're average. They're everywhere.
I think 5's bad. No? Yeah.
So why do you say 8?
I don't know, you've got to back yourself, but there's always room for improvement.
Nobody's a 10.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's a 10.
Yeah, that's my logic. Nobody's a 10. What's the main turn-off you've experienced in your life from guys? Like, what is the main number one turn-offs you can think of?
Pretending that you're something that you're not.
Arrogance.
You think I'm arrogant?
No, you're probably more just a bit cocky confident.
Well, that's a good kind of confidence, isn't it?
It's a good one, but it's not one that should last for a while.
What, 5 minutes?
No.
10?
What?
24 hours?
I'm talking about years. Like, you seem younger than me anyway. How old are you?
Old enough.
This will prove like what the topic.
It don't really prove nothing, because there's some people that are old that act like dickheads, and there's some people that are young and they act like wise old souls. All right, what would you rate me out of 10?
5. I'm giving you an 8.
Yeah, I'm going to give you an 8.
Yeah.
Woo! There we go again. King Rich's Unlimited Sauce.